But the owner, a lot of people have been seeing it, for a very long time. And, they've really, really been wondering who the owner is. So the owner, yes, the owner. And I have been calling myself Aya Diona. So Diona is the pet name I coined for my boo. And I came up with the name because of, the way we connected. The undiluted happiness this man right here makes me feel, the joy, the peace. And I just felt, this is the rightful, this is who, this is my Adam. I'm 100% sure that God took me out of him. He's the rightful person. And that's why I gave him the owner. As we get on top the matter, now we are not the matter. A woman who doesn't like sex is a no. When I say no, I mean capital letter N-O underlined quoted. They just cannot stand a woman who is a log of wood. Auntie Eturaka. Auntie, what is it? You're just there. Learn how to give uncle those styles that will scatter his head. Because it is a deal breaker for men.
God have mercy upon us.
See, things are happening. Crazy things are happening.
Problem. Another problem.
Name is Asitonka Agri Abba, and channel is called Asi Darling because I'm such a darling. So hi guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel with your boy Asi Darling. Thank you guys so much for clicking once again. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing. And to all my OGs, you know what to do. Comment down below. Let me know, gang. Hey, problem. Another problem, guys. Today Auntie Mercy is back with us. It's like Auntie Mercy and Auntie Judy, they're in the same church, they're in the same house fellowship, because they have been allowing me carry my bench left, right and center. So for those of you that missed it, I think in the month of March we covered this particular story about the Mercy Aigbe, ASIWAJU and Kazim matter.
See my hard work. I'm not poor. I have assets. My child is abroad. I pay school fees in dollars. I changed naira to dollar. And I've been doing this before we started, So I don't know why people came up with that notion that I married because of money. It's not like he's poor, but I'm rich. To God be the glory. I'm very, extremely comfortable. So I don't know where they came up with that. So I did not marry him because of his money. I married him because I love him. Because he's my friend. Because he's my best friend. And because he gives me peace. He gives me peace. It makes me happy. I did not marry him because of his money.
In the interview, he was claiming his family is abroad. And the part that got to me, I don't know if you guys missed it. When she was talking, Mercy Aigbe has been writing the owner. And these people, their marriage was still going on like normal when she was writing the owner. So basically, she admitted in that clip that she has been writing the owner for a long time. So this lady is admitting to having an affair with a married man. So for those of you that are saying she's married, she's second wife, understand that this started out as cheating. It started out as an affair. So that's the backstory. They did the interview, and then recently, I think a while back, after their marriage and everything, the wife now came back to Nigeria, and then there was a rumor that Mercy had to move out of the house, because it's like when they got married, she moved into the house. You mean the house where him and his first wife built? And when the first wife came, Mercy had to japa. Now the lady is back in the US. Guess what? Auntie Mercy moved back into the house. Not only did she move back to the house, she carried, anytime she wants to do video, she'll go and carry Kazim's frame and put at the back, be doing video, on the staircase and posting. So people that know that this is that lady's house, a house that she furnished and everything, will of course be sending to her, and she issued out different statements which I'm going to be reading. But guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. This second wife matter, especially for Muslims. I remember somebody saying that the instruction is if you can take care of them. Well, I have a couple of friends that were born into polygamous homes, and you hear things like they stayed in semi-detached duplexes, like each wife had their own duplex or their own flats. So I feel like it's very insulting for Mercy, being somebody that owns several homes, going to move into a house that was once the matrimonial home of the first wife, quote unquote. Do you understand? Like, I feel it's insulting for me. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. This particular story is just doing my head in, because I've dealt with it and I cannot believe. In fact, the extent to which I put Mercy, feeling like, oh my God, Mercy is so accomplished, she doesn't need husband. She already has 2 kids with 2 different fathers. She has done well for herself. She doesn't even need that extra validation. It's fine for her to date. But that was just my thought. So when she married, I was like, okay, but now you marry and you marry somebody else's husband that you've been cheating with. That it now became messy. You understand? Especially for someone like her that has waited this long. Do you get my point? We're not attacking anybody. We are just spitting facts, okay? So the first wife said, she tagged the both of them basically and said, for the last and final time, stop pushing me. Kazim, do the needful, pull it down, 12 hours only. Okay? So basically, she was reacting to several things and she put out DMs that she probably has been sending Kazim since April. It says, Soji, open this message, grab your bitch of a wife and read it together because this message is for both of you. Now, read, understand, and digest. The next time Messi makes another post in that house that I furnish with my hard-earned money and post on social media, my next move will be brutal. It will be brutal on this so-called social media of both of you. Okay, 100% of everything in that house was furnished by me. The bed you F her on was purchased by me. Them, you have zero shame. The curtains, the pictures, the AC, the wall decor, while she does her stupid videos, were all purchased by me. The chair she sits on, the pot she cooks with, I'm sure she knows it's my hard-earned money, you S of a B. Wait a second, you LL of a man. You married another woman in the sweat of another woman. You are a sorry excuse of a man, okay? She went on to say, okay, I cursed the day I ever met you. This is not a threat, but reality. If Messi posts another picture in that house, this message will be published and I'll be granting an interview at all costs. I will say nothing but the truth between you and I. Don't test me any further. Hold your S word. Hold your B word. I have warned. Stop pushing me. By the way, I will be copying your family on this. Okay, sorry, I'll be copying your family on this as well. At this point, I don't give an F, okay? So she now did an actual post. She said, Kazim, you underestimate me, right? It is okay, because I was your fool for 20 years, Abi. So, Yol, that left our Auntie May 17, you are seeing 20. So, those of you that didn't get the check when I was talking about ASIWAJU, this is the story. I was your fool for 20 years, Abi. You kept on pushing me. I told you if it continues, I will post this message. She spoke something in Yoruba. Hope you got that. Messi, it is the audacity for me. Like, seriously. Like I told you, you can have him, keep him, do whatever the hell you want with him. But one thing I will not let go of is my sweat. What I worked hard for. Little girl, you have got some nerve. How dare you think it's okay to show off what I worked hard for on a daily basis and you think I'll be okay with it? Kazim, tame your D word. I warned you way too many times. Kazim, I'm coming to get what is mine. This I promise you. Then she now continued by saying, note to all, marrying a second wife was never brought to my attention by Kazim. I found out online just like everyone. Yeah, I admit I suspected he was sleeping with her. Hence, I called and cussed her out several times. And each time I confronted him, he gave me a long line of the men she sleeps with and says, lie, she's a whore and she's nothing. So I looked the other way, like men in the industry, my thinking. Now, his favorite W word is a wife to him. I am no bastard. I post this on social media to show you all, because apparently social media happens to be their God. They live, breathe, eat, and sleep social media. I want him not to test me, but they keep pushing me. I'm not a pushover, and I'm not one to be bullied by both of you. To silence, no way. You're great together, but honey, I repeat, not on my money or my sweat. Thanks. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I like the way she ended it. She said, the both of you are great together, but not on my sweat. Because 100%, I stamped that one. You can commit your adultery and fornication, seal it up like in a nice bow of marriage, like yo. But what is wrong? It's like, you know, even people that are dating, like the things you bought in your boyfriend's house now. his side chick will not be using it to snap. Even that one used to bust girls their head. Talk more of a woman that you betrayed. Imagine finding out online, just like May. It's like Yul and this Kazim, they are going to the same church. Can you imagine these two people? They are in the same WhatsApp group. Because May also found out about her husband's second wife on social media. So she's right to say social media is the God that they worship and live and breathe. But I know some of you do not know. ASIWAJU is like very quiet. She's not a loud wife. And I feel most times in this kind of case, if you do not come out to say your side, it almost seems like you're condoning it. Like, I get some people's comments about the stories I cover for Yul Edochie, Judy, and May, and people are like, why is Mary quiet? Why is she not saying anything? And it's not everybody that will have the same reaction. It's going to be weird. Do you get it? We can't all have the same reaction. This thing is shocking. So for somebody like ASIWAJU to come out boldly and say this thing, guys, she has had enough. When you build with a man for 20 years, this guy said, oh, he's moving his family. Family is going to be based in the US. He's going to be coming to Nigeria to do his business. Do you understand that she's not even heartbroken with the fact that he married another person? She's like, okay, cool. You've betrayed me. No problem. Let's divorce. I'm not doing first wife shit. Let's divorce, okay? But be with her any other place. In fact, when she came to Nigeria, that's when I think she had that other video. Because the moment she came, they vacated the house. Do you get? Of course, that's her house. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, man. These stories are not just things that I want to be covering. But you see, the reason why these people are getting coverage and getting buzz is because they are famous. Your neighbor is going through this. You have a sister, you have a cousin, you have somebody going through this. Guys, this is not fair. So for those of you that feel like, now marry another person, husband, and they enter your eye, after all, he will marry me. Sis, that's an ogbanje spirit. It's a bad spirit. That's the thing where person don't collect. Now you want. A guy can be asking you out. He's not attractive to you until one of your friend agrees. Suddenly in your mind, you're like, why did she agree? In fact, I think he's now attractive. You start going back to force yourself. Ogbanje spirit. Put your hand on your head and say, out! And those kind of things. So you need to be praying. Because I don't know why somebody will feel comfortable granting an interview. Maybe she didn't think about that statement. Saying that she has been writing the owner since. And it was about this man, her best friend. He makes me happy. Our connection. And the entire time, this man has been married. The entire time. You've been writing the owner the entire time. You've been calling yourself Aya the owner the entire time. It's like Judy and Yo when they're saying His Excellency, Her Excellency. Like, sometimes people will blame the wife. Like, why didn't you see the signs? My dear, it's not easy. Especially when you're in, like them now, married into people in Nollywood and the rest. The husband is into, I think, marketing but he's in the industry somehow. And when he tells you, oh, this is it, like she said, he denies it and says, oh, she's sleeping with XYZ, and then that, no, he can't sleep with her. She's a W word and all of that. And so she relaxed and we're like, okay, maybe she's really sleeping with all those people. So my husband that knows all this is safe. Next thing you know, they're getting married. But that's the height of betrayal. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Like, I'm spent concerning these issues. Like, I don't know how people sleep at night knowing that this is what you did to somebody. And if you can sleep well, that's fine. You know, when she now also did the clip about women that don't know how to give style, that's bullshit. Is that supposed to be shade? That's rubbish. That's why I told people not to be having role model. Look at the nonsense. I use style. If you like, do Kama Sutra. Bend, reach back. Tie yourself on top protector. Be dangling from fan. Waiting go spoil. In fact, cook now. Are you the best chef? People have cooked. It don't spoil. People have gone under the bed, brought their leg from under the bed to top the bed. It will still spoil. So giving all those tips is rubbish. Giving all those tips as a woman that snatched another person's husband is even more painful. It's like Judy saying that we need love. You will see how these two stories correlate. Hey, no. I carried my bench from Judy and Yul Edochie's compound in Enugu. Confirmed report says, of course, Yul and Judy are in Enugu, have pictures of them in gyms, hanging out and all of that. If they are going to stay there, that's fine. I mean, But the point that it will become an insult is for you to pick her up and bring her to Mary's house. I get that a lot of you say, oh no, she's second wife is the husband's house, even if you're the one that furnished it. Do you understand the spirituality and the, how would I put it, the reverence with matrimonial bed? Initially, we'll be like, what is matrimonial bed? All this matrimonial, I bet you can sleep anywhere. There's something about it. And you carry your second wife. Why not get her own matrimonial bed? Should you marry her? Don't use the same bed now. Oh, guys, am I being strange? Have another flat for her. Mercy has houses. The both of you can even rent a finer duplex. You can rent a finer space. Don't rub it into this because she's quiet or what. Don't rub it in. Don't rub it in. It's not fair. That's how Judy and you, when they were doing gym this in different directions, if we will not code. Don't rub it in. When you break somebody's heart and you're still rubbing it in. She's not giving you issues. In fact, her last statement was just the funniest. Like, you all look good together, but don't do it on my money. Don't do it on my dime. Don't do it on my sweat. Look good, like, on your own money. It's fine. I'm okay. She has never given them issues. She will just say her bits, talk about how she's hot, but to attack them, no. But you now go to her house and be taking picture, cooking with her food, snapping with, and you know how house decor is it's an intimate process for a woman. You look at frames, the one that will match here, the one that will not match here, wall hanging, wall paneling, this pot that I like, that pot, you arrange your house, keep it. Another woman come and no. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you guys think with this second wife issue? What do you think is the best way? Because we're not telling them to divorce them now. They don't marry. But I personally feel, so if you have a different opinion, let us know. I personally feel like it would be safer to have a different house for them. For those first wives that have decided to continue staying in the marriage, it's best to have a different house for them. For ASIWAJU that decided not to stay in the marriage, since you already have a house that her sweat, her blood and sweat equity was in it. She wasn't a housewife. This woman was earning money. She was bringing in the bag. You cannot bring a second wife there. Get another house for her. Even if she's in the US, let her lock her house. Better still, sell it than for you to bring another. You guys get my point. You understand? Get another house. You know, even if there's a divorce. So even for the ones that maybe decide to continue to stay with you, we don't know Mary's stance as of now because she has not said anything. Everything is still speculation. But even if Mary decides to divorce now, it doesn't mean you'll carry Judy inside that house. That is, I don't know if you guys understand. Like, this is a house where in the past 20, 15 years, people had good times. This was your space. I don't feel, even you, the second wife, you have to be an Ogbanje. You have to be a marine spirit to feel comfortable in that kind of space. Like, why wouldn't you want your own space? Is that not normal? But guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Hope you enjoyed this video. As usual, I remain your girl, Asi Darling. Please check out my other videos and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.